this all goes back to your values, your ethics, your personal ethics, your work ethics, your business ethics, and having a conscience. And it's always a double standard that you got to surround yourself around people that think like you and work like you and be like you, because those are the only people that understand. And you surround yourself also by people that are doing more and bigger and better things, because that's going to help you elevate and stay motivated and so forth. But I don't believe that as well, because how can you say you want to be surrounded by millionaires and billionaires if you, so that you can be a part of that circle, but you're not? So you wanted to be in a group that you're subjectively not compatible with, but you're telling people that would like to be millionaires that you can only hang with millionaires. You see, you want to be surrounded by billionaires because you're a millionaire, but you're telling the average person, you know, you just don't understand. So that's why I just hang around my peers. So it's a contradiction and a double standard within itself. And two, to me, it's like it's so much that we can do that we have ignored. And one thing that I know for sure, that I am more than a talker. I am definitely a doer. For instance, if there was a family right now that didn't shelter, or that, you know, reached out to me personally in some kind of aspect that needed food to feed their family, it was a just story, genuine story, somebody that really lost it all. I don't know where I put it, but I have money aside. I can literally give that family $50 to feed themselves and their whole family. It's about the way you spend that $50. Actually go out and buy the food. Actually go out and, you know, buy $50 worth of fruits, vegetables, things that you can sow and plant back. Like, but yes, I can genuinely do it. Say if someone needed clothes right now, you know, contacted me personally right now, could prove that story, you know, they don't have clothes. I wouldn't give nobody something that I wouldn't wear. I would give people name brand stuff, you know, stuff they would like, anything, whatever they pick out of my closet, I could give it. And I'm not just saying that just to say it. It's true, because if we're really talking about the world and helping each other, you cannot just say you want action and hope for action. You have to be about it. You know, if somebody right now, you know, a cardinal that is taking every bit of me just to keep, you know, everybody know what I'm going through with Toyota. They charge minorities a higher rate. They refuse to fix it. And, you know, to me, it just disturbs me how, right, a car at the time that you buy can say $25,000, right? And the more that, once you drive it off the lot, the more that you drive it, depreciates, and they add interest to it. So not only does the car depreciate, they add interest to it. So they making money by the time you pay it off. You pay the $25,000, plus by the time you pay it off, it's only worth $8,000, and plus the interest. So the interest could be $5,000. So by the time you pay it off, it's $35,000, and it's only worth $8,000. So they didn't profit $25,000. So if we really think, instead of worrying about all these things that Instagram and all the social media websites tell us to worry about, think about how we're getting fucked on a daily basis. A car that is only really worth a fraction of what the market price sells it for you. I don't give a fuck how many deals they give you, right? It's listed for $25,000, but it's only really cost for them to make it and really worth probably $12,000. But by the time you pay it off, you done paid $35,000. That gives the manufacturers, at least off of your $35,000, they're probably able to make at least 6 more cars. So you want to know how the rich stay rich? Start closing your mouth and using your brain. It's so common. Another thing with houses, $200,000 house, they give you 30 years to pay it off. You got to think about that. psychologically, like, wow, 30 years to pay out one house. It's either one, the cost of living has not increased, won't increase. The cost of living is not suitable to the asking price to stay alive in your current state. And 30 years to me, that says that it's more people on average that cannot pay out for a house in a certain amount of time. That's a whole lifestyle, 30 years. So it just, if you really think about it, we all have been signing our souls over with no guarantee. And then going back to a car, people hit your car, people steal your car, people wreck your car, people don't have insurance. It's just, it's so much that can really, you know what I'm saying? And so that's really why, you know, I started to use my social media to bring light to real shit. Not just music, your favorite, whoever the fuck, and shit like this. Like, the world is not a good place. And it's not, nobody cares about nobody. And let's talk about politics, since we on the election term, election season. I feel like your favorite senator, whoever's running for president, I feel like all of them are taking the issues that they know minorities care about, and they putting it on your heart and your soul, and making you feel angry, and making you want to change, and making you feel all these things so that you can appoint that person as your next president. But to me, if these people really cared about all this shit, one, they've been knew about it, now they just put it in mass media, in the public's eye. And two, whether they get their presidential seat or not, they should still make do on their promises. Because if you are so powerful to get the information, right, about how these rich people are billionaires and never pay taxes, and how much they really fucking over their employees, or how mass incrimination is, or how women should get paid equal, all these things. If y'all were able to get the factual details about this stuff, y'all can be able to shut these places down. Like I said, I feel like all of your candidates, yeah, are using things that you are sensitive about to get you all rattled up, so that you'll be so angry and so frustrated that these things have been going on for 45 plus years, that these things are something that people monopolize on, to use it to sway you to go and vote for them, as things that really should have been fixed, and things that all these people know about. And don't ever be so vindictive to believe that these people really, really care. Because if they did, it wouldn't just to get the highest seat of office. You know, you can do that. Like Sean King said, you know, it's a lot of things that mayors, that senators, that governors can do that they try to push aside that they can't do. But it's a lot of people. If you made it to an office, you really have the power. You have the connects. You guys can come together in a major way. And so, you guys, don't let your favorite candidate get off the hook just because they have got you all rattled up and talked about an issue that you know that should be changed and haven't been changed yet. Don't let them do that to you. Because it's a persuasive spiel to get you to move in their direction. And to me, it's vindictive and it's manipulative to do that. So just be careful, keep your eyes open, and like I said, don't just repost things and post things. Actually be able to help people. Like, somebody contacted you tomorrow. Will you help them? You know, do you have $50 you can give to someone? You know, do you have clothes you can lend that you would personally lend, not something that you just won't wear, like some really nice stuff? You know, you have a car. Would you give someone a ride, you know, without gas money? It's things like that that really makes a person more than just a hope for change, but a doer and a persistent achiever of change. So I encourage you guys to think about that, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, and school do start soon, so good luck everyone.